Hello everyone and welcome to the video. In today's video I'm going to take you through a lunge focused workout for golfers. So why I love lunges so much is lunges let us work in 3D. So they let us go forward, they let us go to the side, they let us rotate, they let us work in all planes of motion. So this workout is really going to help you move your body through all different planes of motion to activate the tissues we're looking for to be able to hit the golf ball the way we want to. So let's go. Okay, for the warm-up portion, we are going to do all of these drills for 5 repetitions per side. So remember, when we warm up, we want to warm up slowly and we want to progressively get faster or progressively get harder. So with all of these drills, let's start slow and let's progressively try to move with a little bit more speed, but always with intention. Always move with intention. Let's do it. All right, here we go with the warm-up. So the first drill we're going to do is a split squat with rotation. So we're going to get into a good split squat stance with one knee over our foot, the back knee under our hip. Our hands are going to be at shoulder level. So we're going to squat down, and at the bottom, I'm going to rotate to the leg that's forward and come up. So 5 per side. Down, rotate, up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 4. One more. 5. Okay, we always do both sides and we do one side. So I'll show you from this angle here. So nice and tall, squat down, rotate into that leg, and back up. Down. You notice I'm breathing throughout. Inhale. Good. The second warm-up drill, we're going to use a mini band. So we're going to put this mini band over our feet. Okay, so we're going to take a step, squat, bring our foot in. Step, squat, bring our foot in. So we're doing 5 per side. 3, nice and tall. Now you've noticed in these first 2 drills, I've done squats. So one way to regress or make lunges easier is to squat. So why lunges are harder than squats is because we're moving our footprint every single time, whereas when I squat, I'm stationary and I just move up and down. So we're really working the same things with squats and lunges for the most part, and deadlifts. But we can warm up the tissue with some slower squats to get ready for lunges. So 4 and 5. Start at the top of the box and go to the back is a good cue that I use. You notice I squat down, my knees are still in line with my feet, and then over my shoulder and back. Another thing I like to say with these is you're basically throwing water over your shoulder. So remember, just 3 per side. Or sorry, 5 per side, that was the 3rd rep. That's 4, last one. 5. And the last warm-up drill we're going to do for our legs is a single leg squat with the TRX. So I want you to have the TRX fairly short, so it's not going to be long all the way to the ground. Your hands are just going to kind of stay in your armpits and keep it nice and close. Your one leg is going to come up. So I'm just trying to lower that back knee to touch the ground and then come back up. You can pull yourself with your arms too if you need to, but lower, touch, 2, just 5 per side. Good upper body posture. You can see my back is straight. 3, if my legs aren't strong enough, my arms can help. Lower it down under control. 4, one more. Keep that knee in line with our foot. And keep it forward. 5. Okay, other leg. So same idea. You might feel like one leg's more wobbly than the other, and that's usually the case, and that's normal. That just means we have a little bit weaker of a leg. Nice and tall, touch. 2, 3, stay nice and tall, and just let gravity bring you down. 4, one more. 5. Now, if you don't have a TRX or you don't have access to one, another thing you can do is a kickstand squat. So just bring this leg up and try to squat down, keeping this leg up. So you see here, nice and tall, and just squat down. So it puts a lot more pressure on this leg. So it's similar to doing a single leg squat. But that's the warm up, okay? So 1 to 5 rounds, whatever you need to feel warmed up. All right, we're feeling warmed up now. It's time to get into the workout. So we're gonna do 4 sets of drills for this workout. Now, if you're gonna do this as an entire workout, my advice would be to do the first set of lunges and the other drill, then move down to the next set of drills, the next set of drills, and the next set of drills. So you're doing it as an exercise complex, not necessarily doing 3 or 5 sets of the first one, and then 3 or 5 sets of the second one. You're doing them consecutively and then starting back at the start. I do recommend doing this probably 1 to 5 times, depending on your fitness level. Start lower and then progressively try to work your way up in rounds or sets, as well as repetitions. So we're gonna stay kind of within the 6 to 8 rep range, either on one side or in total today. But if you get better with these movements, we can increase the rep range in order to increase the demand of the exercise. But let's get going, let's get started. Okay, for the first working drill, so we are doing forward and backwards lunges. So this is really gonna challenge balance through the middle of the drill. I want you to hold something the whole time. So it can be a ball, you can hold a kettlebell, just I want you to hold something, okay? For this drill, we're gonna do 8 reps per side. Now the first time you do it, I want you to stop in the middle, but as you get better, I want you to step and miss the middle and step back. So it looks something like this. I'll do one leg forward and back and one leg side to side so you can see it from both angles. Now what's gonna change now from the warm-up to the workout is I'm also gonna do another drill besides this so you can see what it's like as a superset or as a set where we're trying to do something at the same time, okay? So first is the lunge though. So nice and tall. So I do a forward lunge, drop my back knee, come back to the middle, then I do a backwards lunge, drop down. As I get better, I go forward, I miss the middle, and back. So forward and back. That's 3, nice and tall, and back. 4 is a challenging balance as well as obviously leg strength. 5, nice and good posture throughout. 6, 7, one more. 8, good. So now we do the same idea with the other leg. So I'll show you from the side so you can see what it looks like. So nice and tall, down. Now step through and down. So forward, 2. Breathe throughout, 3. 4. You notice when I'm here, this knee is over my foot and this knee is under my hip. 5. I don't want to see your knee way too forward or even too far back. 6. 7. And 8. And I lost my balance a bit there. But that's okay. That's part of this drill is to challenge your balance. So that's the lunge drill. So right after that, I come into my core drill. So we're going to do dead bugs. So dead bugs, I really want to drive my lower back into the ground. I'm putting my hands and legs up like a dead bug, and I'm going to move opposite arm, opposite leg. So lower down, just off the ground, and then back to the middle. Keep your lower back pinned as you move. That's 2. Inhale, exhale to come back up. Inhale, exhale to come back up. That's 6 per side, 2 more each. You should feel this all through here. Okay, the next set of drills. So we're going to do a 2 plane lunge. So I want you to hold one weight. It can be a kettlebell, it can be a dumbbell, medicine ball, sandbell, something that you can have in one hand. So if I'm holding it in my left hand, we're moving with our right leg to start. So I'm going to do 6 per leg. Okay, so nice and tall, forward lunge like we did in the first drill. Okay, but I'm keeping this weight here. It's going to tilt me back to the middle. Now I'm going to do a side lunge. So now side lunge, bring this weight to here and back. So that's 2 planes, sagittal plane, frontal plane. So down, 2. Good tall upper body throughout. So I'm tall here, and I'm tall even though I'm hinging at my hips. I'm still tall through my upper body, and I'll show you the other way for the next round, or the next leg. So that's 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now the other leg. So the other leg, I got it in my other hand. So forward lunge. And then I step. See, I hinge, but I'm still straight in my back. 1. Step. Stay straight in your back. 2. 3. It's halfway. 4. 2 more each. 5. See here, 2, I'm nice and straight. This knee is over top of that foot, and this knee's under that hip. I'm not forward, I'm not back. Step. 6, good. So then the second drill I'm going to do with this lunge drill is mountain climbers. But I'm going to do it with a stability ball. So I don't want to do mountain climbers up the gut. I want to come across the body. Okay, so 8 per side. So get solid, your shoulders, or your hands should be under your shoulders. I have a straight line from my heels to my shoulders. And I'm driving my knee to opposite elbow. So 1, 1, 2, 2. Exhale every time you drive up. Okay, the next drill we're going to do is a crossover lunge. So for this time, how I want to hold the weight is I want to have 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells, 2 sandbells, 2 something. We're going to start, we're going to do it all on one leg at the same time. So we're going to do 8 per side. So this one you start nice and tall, and I'm crossing over my foot to lunge. Now when I step, I only want that to be about a foot width or 2 apart. I'm not stepping over here or you're going to hurt your hip. Okay? So nice and tall, just step across, lunge, and back. That's 1. Nice and tall, 2, 3, and I'll show the other leg the other way. 4, you're really going to get more internal rotation here, which actually helps a lot with your backswing. 6, stay nice and tall. 7, inhale on the way down. You keep the weights beside your legs. Exhale as you come up. So from the side. 1. And all of these lunges hit your legs in a different way because the force angle changes depending on how we're stepping. 4, stay nice and tall. 5, 6, lower under control, tap. 7, if you can't tap, that's fine too. Even to get to here is okay, you don't necessarily have to go all the way down. 8, good. Now the second drill we're going to do with this is going to be kneeling halos. I actually like to do halos kneeling more than standing because it forces us to keep our whole torso and hips and core active. Okay? So when I'm here, my toes are in the ground, my glutes are active, my core is active, I'm in good posture. Okay? So we're gonna do 6 per side. So elbows stay tight. I just roll around my neck, back to the center. That's 1. But my hips and the rest of my body never change. 3. This is for your scapula. This is for your core. 5. This is for all mobility around your shoulders. So I have 6, now roll the other way. 1, exhale as you come around. Good posture throughout. 4, 2 more. 5, 6, and that's the third set, 1 more to go. Okay, last but not least is the rotational lunge. So this lunge is definitely the hardest lunge to complete. So we're gonna do it with no weight, okay? No resistance, nothing. So what I like to tell my athletes is I like to say you're starting in a box. So I'm in a big square or a big rectangle. I'm in the top left-hand corner and I need to step to the bottom right-hand corner. So it looks something like this. So start neutral, narrow, hands just kind of at your side. I open to the back corner. Now this toe is pointing to that wall. I keep this leg straight and I sit into this lunge and back. So nice and tall, rotate. 2. And I'll show you from the other direction too. 3. But the hardest part is keeping this leg straight. So this leg is going to want to pull and you got to keep it straight. 4. Nice and tall, we'll do 8. 5. Stay loaded. 6. Try to keep your back straight as I hinge at my hips, not at my back to go down. 7. Last one. 8. Okay, so now this time, this will be my top corner and I'm stepping towards you. So stand nice and tall. And you can see this leg stays straight. I bend here, pointing that direction, and turn my body with that leg. So that's 1, 2. So good for golfers though, obviously. We're rotating through the hips. We're loading, engaging the hips, and controlling our upper body through space. Very important for a golfer. 5, 3 more. 6, 7, last one. 8, good. And then the drill we're going to do with this is a side plank with rotation. So this is a tough drill. So I'm going to have my feet stacked like this, dumbbell there. My hand is under my shoulders. This is going through and up. Through and up. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. And that was 8, other side. So I didn't talk a lot there because I was trying to really breathe through that to keep my core and torso stable. So really try to stay solid and rotate through your back more than your midsection. So here. Okay, we're feeling good now. We're done the warm up. We're done the workout. Now it's time to cool down. Okay, for the cool down portion, what I want you to really do is I want you to get a timer going, or you can use the timer we're going to use here. Every drill is going to be done for 60 seconds. There's 3 drills. We can do them, I would say, between 1 and 5 times, just like the workout. Start smaller and progressively do more and more and more. These you can start to do more right from the beginning because these are going to help you recover. So the more stretching you do, the better. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Let's get to the cool down. Okay, for the cool down, we're going to do 3 different stretches, each of them for a minute each or a minute per side. So the first one is a hip flexor stretch. So what this should look like is one leg down, this knee right under your hip, squeeze the glute of the side there, and then reach over your ear. Okay, so I have a timer going, so we're just going to hold this for 60 seconds. So at this point of the workout, what you should really be thinking is just calming down. Calming down your muscles, calming down your mind, calming down your breath. Really just trying to relax and come back to normal. Okay? That is really the goal of the cool down. The cool down is meant to bring our body back to normal before we go out back into the real world. So that's about halfway. As you feel this stretch or you feel like you can get a little more, even rotating but still squeezing the glute that's down. And good posture. Just try to breathe, don't hold your breath. It's easy to hold your breath in these types of stretches. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So now the other side, obviously. So one leg up, squeeze that glute, come forward, and reach right over. So this shouldn't be taxing for you. This should be easy. So if this is hard, then maybe come out of it a little bit. Maybe even this is enough for you. Maybe you can just feel that driving all the way up your hips, just being in this position. Maybe this isn't enough for you and you have to turn a little bit more and feel more of that pull. Remember, exercise is individual. Exercise isn't the same for everyone. So we have to start to learn and understand more about our bodies. And that's where training and working with a trainer can really kind of help you with that, is you can figure out what your limitations are, what your dysfunctions are, and you can make those your strengths. Okay, we've got about 15 more seconds here. I'm definitely tighter on one side than the other, and you might feel that as well. But that's a big reason that you see me doing one-sided stuff like lunges or stretching on one side at a time. So I can't cheat as much, or you can't cheat as much. Okay, that's the first one. The second drill is the butterfly stretch. So everyone that I have met in the gym, for the most part, is tight to their groin. So we can start here and just hold this stretch here. Maybe this is enough. You can put your hands back to try to help with your posture. Timer's rolling, so just try to sit here. Maybe this is too easy, and if this is too easy, that's fine too. If this is too easy, maybe you want to get up and push down a little bit more. And maybe you'll feel more of a stretch here. And if this is too much, you can always go back. But play with that a little bit. So you're breathing. If you notice, I'm sitting in good posture. I'm not slouched at all. I'm in very good posture. That's going to assure that I do feel the stretches in the areas I want to. And then if you get even big, if that's not enough, you can even come wider and try to reach through here a little bit more. Again, good posture. And there's people that are probably watching this that can even get wider and go and reach all the way down. But again, understanding your body, understanding your abilities and kind of how much you can move helps with that. So either I'm here, or either I'm way out here and beyond. Good, that's the second drill. Okay, for the third drill, this is really going to get our hips as well as kind of our back. So it's a variation of something called the world's greatest stretch. So we're going to bring one foot down, but I want you on your toe on the back foot. And we are going to literally move through this pattern for 60 seconds each side. So down, open, back, and right back up. So keep moving. So down, I flex on my hips. You should feel this all through your hips. Open, I can feel that now in my back. And then come right back up. Down, good tall posture. Open. And just keep moving rhythmically. You're not forcing anything. You're not trying to move fast. You're also not trying to move slow. You're just trying to move rhythmically and with purpose. Keep moving. And you might feel like you get a little more range of motion as you continue to move through this, and that's totally normal. That's just your joints and ligaments and everything is relaxing a little bit more. So we have the ability to stretch the tissue or the muscle a little bit more. Keep moving. 10 more seconds on this side and then we switch. And then after that, we're done. Okay, switch sides. So for this one, I will do it like like this, so you can see me a little bit differently. So nice and tall, down, and open. Right back up. Nice and tall, down, and then you see here, I open over my ear. I'm not back here, I'm not up there, over my ear. And then back up. Keep moving. Last drill we're doing, we got about 30 seconds left. Finish strong. Feel good when you're done. Remember what I've said, if you want to do more rounds of this, feel free and just pause the video, rewind it, continue to do them. And you can do that throughout the whole entire workout. Whether you want to do more of the warm-up, more of the actual workout portion, or more of the cool down. That's what it's meant to be. All right, we're done. We've done it all. Thank you so much for supporting my CSC Performance Coaching YouTube channel, supporting my company. If you do want to work with me or are interested in working with me, you can contact me at my email address here. And I'd be happy to talk to you about some different options that I offer. Thanks again for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.